My dudes, what's going on? Welcome to a bite-sized guide. Today I'm going to teach you how truly overpowered the Choco Chip from Chip Repository truly is. We're going to be going through and having 10-minute intervals with Choco Chip and without Choco Chip so you can truly see from a true standpoint if it's really that overpowered. And I can tell you right now that it is. Anyways, let's get into it. So for the people that don't know what the Choco Chip actually does, the Choco Chip has a 75% chance to spawn a crystal mob after defeating a crystal mob. So what can end up happening is you can end up having a thing called a crystal train where it will just continuously give you crystal mod after crystal mob and just keep on going. I think there's been a time where I ended up getting like over 15 crystal mobs from the one crystal mob. It's really strong, like super overpowered. And ideally, different scenarios for farming Choco Chip would be statue farming with Divine Knight, or XP farming, or even alchemy farming with your bubonic conjurer. Super beneficial. This is really good for V-Man Crystal Countdown, as for ovals and golden food, or even active XP farming. Now, there's two potential ways to actually receive the Choco Chip. The one is going into the World Force shop and purchasing the pile of processor chips. If you collect 3 of these and then consume it, you will be unlocking the Chip Repository bonus that is connected to the laboratory. This, on rotation, will give you chances to buy out chips, and in rotation, there's a potential chance for chocolate chip. The other way, but the more expensive way, is to buy them through the gem shop in the World 4 category. This will cost you about 385 gems per purchase. You can buy 7 a week, and honestly, it's complete and utter gamba to even get this, and you could be spending thousands of gems just trying to get the one chip you want. But unfortunately, sometimes when it comes to the Chip Repository, rotations can end up being months in advance, so you kind of got to depend whether it's worth it or not. It's really up to you. And if you want my honest opinion, when it really comes down to it, don't gamble the chips. It's not worth it. I will never condone gambling. I will never suggest gambling. Even though it's a video game, you'll get nothing in return. It's not worth it. Just trust me. You can also see all the rotations when the next one comes in on the IdleOn wiki. I will leave a link in the description below. And just to be clear here, when you see 2 chips, this is because of the laboratory bling upgrade from sneaking, which is basically an endgame upgrade for sneaking, at least up to this point in time. The left side is if you don't have the sneaking upgrade, and the right side is if you have laboratory bling sneaking upgrade. Just so people aren't so confused, because they might have different rotations based on how far you are in the game, just so you know. And if you guys need to know what's a really good place to farm for your crystal spawn, mainly for statue farming, I have another video that I will put in a link below so you guys can see, or it'll be right up there so you can click on it and go right to it. We managed to attain a very small amount of statues. Now, this is without Choco Chip. Keep in mind, we are running 44.87 drop rarity. We have 193 of the Battle Axe, 163 of the Sailing, and 98 of the Divinity. We ended up getting 27 pens, about 12,000 leaves, 39 resets, 67 mystery stones, 415 nomages, 23 OJ Jews, 145 golden hampers, and 4 of the diamond and 2 of the portal lures. The thing is we're not really paying attention to this stuff, because if you're really doing this on DK, the main thing that you're paying attention to is statues. So the 193, 163, and the 98 needs to be beaten. Also, we managed to get this amount of money. I don't remember what they're called, but this is a good indicator of how much money we have without Choco Chip. Yeah, we're just gonna let this ramp up. This is already so this is already so much more, dude. Oh my god, this is actually crazy. Wow, that is a crazy substantial difference. So we got 719 Battle Axe, 509 Sailing, and 414 of Divinity. That's like pretty much 4 to 5 times the amount. Look at the difference in fishing lines as well. So I don't know about you, but this is clearly better by a substantial amount. And all we changed was running Choco Chip and not running Choco Chip. We still have 44.87. We're still running all the same crystal chants, and it's literally the exact same. And still, we are getting 4 to 6 times the amounts. Obviously, there's going to be nuances here and there due to, since it's an all RNG chance, But for the grand majority, I mean, if you don't get Choco Chip this rotation, you can always get Choco Chip when coming up the next rotation. We have 3 Choco Chip rotations coming in within this month. My current crystal chance is 1 in 23, which is a 4.26% chance per kill to get a crystal to spawn. So the answer is, in the end, do you want to get the Choco Chip? And is it overpowered? Easily one of the most overpowered items in IdleOn by far. No questions asked. There is nothing that is more OP when it comes to chip repository, when it comes to Choco Chips. We're talking insane amounts of statues. We're talking a great amount of golden food. We're talking about leaves galore, lures. We're talking about money. We're talking about XP, because if you guys want to know how the best way to XP farm, well, guess what? It's crystal farming. And that's all it is. You active farm on crystal, run XP, got the demon genie and the poop card, and away you go. That makes it even better when you have Choco Chip. So that just goes to show you, it's in the rotation. Go buy it. But anyways, my dudes, that was a little bite-sized guide. Hope you guys enjoyed. But anyways, my dudes, I got to get back to the guide grind. Stay tuned for the next IdleOn video. Hope you guys stay safe. Happy grinding. And peace out.
What's going on? Long bizzle. Long bizzle. Long bizzle. Long bizzle.